let's start with today's question number 914, X of a kind in a deck of cards. So it states as, in a deck of cards, each card has an integer written on it. Return true if and only if you can choose x greater than equals to 2 such that it is possible to split the entire deck into one or more group of cards. So what we have to do, let's see through first example. What we have to do is to split the entire array in groups such that the length of the array, length of the group should be greater than equals to 2. And even after forming the groups, no element is left out in the array. So we'll see the explanation. As we can see that we have split the array in the group of length of 2, that is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. So yes, we can see here that we can split the entire array in the group of equal length. So we'll return true. But if we'll see the next example, we can clearly see that we are not able to divide this array in group of equal length, so we have returned false. As we can see that 1 is forming a group of 3, 2 is forming a group of 2, and 3, 3 a group of 2. So this is not satisfying our condition, so we have to return false. Now let's see another example. So what would be the approach to this question? The approach would be, first count the number of the frequency of each element. As we can see that each element frequency is 2 for 1, again 2 for 2, frequency of element 3 is 2, and frequency of element 4 is also 2. Now our next step would be to calculate the greatest common division with each element. The greatest common division among 2, 2 is 2. And the greatest common division amongst 2, 2 is also 2, and the same with the last two elements as well. So we can see that this is greater than and equals to 2, so we have to return true. And if the greatest common division comes out to be smaller than equals to 2, then simply we have to return false. Now let's have a look on the code. Now first we'll initialize an array count with the frequency of each element in the array deck, and we'll use for each loop. Now what we are doing is finding the GCD of each pairs. So I'll initialize a variable g equals to -1, which will track the GCD for each pairs, and iterating up to the length of our array count, and check if the count value is greater than 0. If g equals to -1, we have to initialize change the value of g as count I simply, else condition g equals to GCD for g comma count I, and then return g greater than equals to 2. Now we have completed the function has group size x, but we have not defined the function GCD yet, so we do that. public end. Now it will return. If x equals to 0, then we have to simply return y value, else return GCD for the function y percentage x comma x. Now we'll check if it works for our test case. As we can see, we have seen an error here. Oh yeah, we have defined function as c. Now we'll submit it and check if our answer is correct or not. So yes, we can see here that our solution has been accepted, and here is the code.